What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So we've looked at a few different beginner credit card options here on the channel, like the Discover It card, as well as the SoFi credit card. And these are both fantastic places to get started, but today I thought we would take things to the next level and compare two of the most popular travel credit cards on the market currently that actually come from the same company, which brings us to today's comparison video between the American Express Platinum card and the American Express Gold card. Both of these are fantastic options when you're ready to take your credit card game to the next level, and will currently give you $3,200 worth of points combined as a sign-up bonus, plus they offer some pretty amazing additional benefits. But it can be a little bit confusing deciding which one might be the better option for you and your spending habits. So let's compare all of the features that these two popular travel credit cards have to offer so that you can start earning some free travel. All right, let's jump right into it. So in case you don't know, other than the Amex Black Centurion card, the Amex Platinum and Amex Gold cards are two of the most popular options when it comes to credit cards that are going to give you points instead of cash back. And these points that you're going to earn can be redeemed for all sorts of things that can essentially allow you to travel for free. And while these cards are very similar in a lot of ways because they are both from American Express, there are some key differences that you should definitely know about when deciding between the two. So let's start off with the less expensive American Express Gold card. And yes, unfortunately, when I say less expensive, the Amex Gold card does still have an annual fee currently of $250 per year. Now, that might sound incredibly high, and you might feel that it is ridiculous to pay money just to have a credit card, but keep an open mind and remember that the benefits that you're going to get out of this card if you use it properly are going to more than pay for that $250 annual fee. In fact, right off the bat, the American Express Gold card is currently going to offer you a 60,000 point sign-up bonus when you spend $4,000 or more in the first 6 months of having that card. I've mentioned this here before on the channel, but when it comes to sign-up bonuses in general for any credit card, obviously you should never needlessly spend money just to hit that spending requirement for that sign-up bonus. However, even if you just have around $700 per month in regular expenses anyways, then you'll have no problem hitting that $4,000 threshold in the first 6 months, meaning you're going to get that 60,000 point sign-up bonus. Now, in case you are brand new to the whole point system, typically 1 point is worth around 2 cents depending on how it is redeemed, meaning 60,000 points has an equivalent value of about $1,200, so that sign-up bonus alone is going to cover roughly the first 5 years of that $250 annual fee, not to mention the other great benefits that we're going to talk about in a second. So long story short, yes, $250 per year for a credit card might seem like a lot, but if you know that you spend at least $700 per month anyways, then you're going to get $1,200 worth of points right out of the gate, so in my opinion, I wouldn't be too concerned about that annual fee. Now, the sign-up bonus is great, but the best part about this card is you're currently going to earn 4 points per dollar on all restaurant purchases worldwide, which includes takeout and delivery, plus 4 points per dollar at supermarkets here in the United States on up to $25,000 per year in purchases. Now, I have no idea how much you spend on food every year, but let's say you maxed out that spending limit at these supermarkets. Well, that means that you're going to earn an additional 100,000 points a year, which is the equivalent of $2,000 in points when they're redeemed. So I will again say, if you know how to properly use this card and you're going to spend in those specific categories, then you definitely are going to come out ahead of that annual fee. I mean, even if you only spent 1/8 of that $25,000 threshold for supermarkets each year, you would still recoup the entire cost of that card alone. Beyond that, you're also going to earn 3 points per dollar for flights booked directly with the airline and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. So to give you some perspective, even if you remove that awesome sign-up bonus and all the bonus points that you're going to get in various categories, if you just spend $12,500 per year on this card on your regular expenses, then that alone is going to pay for the annual fee on this card every single year. But that's actually not the whole picture. With the Amex Gold card, you're also going to get a $100 airline incidental credit, plus a $120 annual dining credit at participating restaurants. And that alone lowers your effective annual fee to what is essentially $30 per year if you take full advantage of just those two benefits. Outside of that, you're also going to get extended warranties, purchase protection, dispute resolution services, a $100 hotel collection credit, and even car rental insurance through certain renters. Alright, so that is a really quick rundown of the Amex Gold Card, but as if that didn't sound like enough, let's now take a look at the big brother, which is the Amex Platinum Card. Now, I'm gonna rip the band-aid off, so brace yourself. The American Express Platinum Card currently has an annual fee of $550 per year. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's all take a deep breath and talk about how, once again, this card is going to essentially pay for itself as long as you use it properly, just as we saw with the American Express Gold Card. So first of all, they're currently offering a 100,000 point sign-up bonus when you spend $5,000 in the first 6 months of having this card. Meaning, again, as long as you are using this for your regular everyday expenses and know that you can hit that $5,000 threshold in 6 months without needlessly buying things that you wouldn't otherwise purchase, then you are going to get that 100,000 point sign-up bonus, which is worth around $2,000 depending on how it is redeemed. So that alone is going to pay for this card for the first several years, but you're also going to earn 10 points per dollar at eligible gas stations and supermarkets in the first 6 months of having this card on up to $15,000 of purchases, meaning if you max out that advantage, you're going to earn another 150,000 points or $3,000 when redeemed. You're also going to get 5 points per dollar for flight purchases, hotels, and other travel expenses, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. So I know the whole points thing can be a little bit confusing, especially if you have never had a travel credit card before that offers you these points, but long story short, as long as you are using this for your regular everyday expenses and you have a decent amount of expenses anyways, then honestly, even that high annual fee is going to be paid back to you in points. And that's not even including all of the other benefits that the American Express Platinum Card gives you. For starters, you're going to get a $100 hotel collection credit, other hotel benefits that offer an average total value of $550 per year, a $200 airline incidental credit, a $200 annual Uber credit, plus Marriott Gold Elite status, Hilton Honors Gold status, and an automatic membership for Global Entry or TSA PreCheck, which allows you to get through airport security a little bit faster. So even if you just have that $200 airline credit, the $200 Uber credit, the $100 hotel credit, and the free TSA PreCheck, which has a value of about $85, and add those benefits together, you are already coming out ahead, not to mention all of the other fantastic benefits that you're gonna get, and the hundreds of thousands of points that you can get from the sign-up bonus and using this card for your regular purchases. And perhaps the number one reason that people get the American Express Platinum Card is you're going to get access to their global lounge collection of over 1,300 lounges that spans 140 countries. Now, this is not a review on airport lounges, but as I'm sure you would expect, these lounges are pretty sweet and offer you some fantastic, great food and just a place to hang out that is comfortable while you wait for your next flight at the airport. Okay, so I think we can all agree that as long as you are using either of these cards wisely and travel a decent amount anyways, then you're probably going to come out ahead regardless of whether you go with the Amex Platinum or Amex Gold Card. But which one is the better option for you? Well, the real question that you should be asking yourself is, are you looking for a higher bonus on a wider variety of categories, or would you prefer to get some of those higher end valuable perks that are going to make your travel experience a little more luxurious? In my opinion, the American Express Gold Card is going to be a better option if you are more of a novice traveler who spends a good amount of money at restaurants and grocery stores and has a decent amount of expenses across the board, but not enough to justify the higher annual fee of the American Express Platinum Card. On the other hand, if you travel a lot, then regardless of your spending habits, the American Express Platinum Card is kind of a no-brainer. I mean, if you're the type of person who is constantly going in and out of airports and traveling all over the place, then the lounge access alone is probably going to pay for itself, not to mention all of the other free flights and points that you'll be able to get by using this card to book your travel expenses. At the end of the day, I think for me personally, I prefer the American Express Gold Card, one, because it just looks really cool, not that that matters, but I mean, it looks really cool, but also it's just because of where my spending habits are at currently and the fact that I don't travel a whole lot because I am a student. But as my expenses begin to increase and perhaps I get a job that requires me to travel a little bit more, maybe I'll be able to justify getting the American Express Platinum Card. And that brings me to my last point, which is the Amex Gold and Amex Platinum cards do have a lot of similarities, but actually complement each other quite well. Their spending categories don't really overlap a whole lot, and while the benefits that you're going to get from American Express are going to be pretty similar because it's the same company, using both of these cards together can be a fantastic combination if you know how to use them properly. But again, you absolutely must know how to use them properly, otherwise that's two pretty high annual fees that you might not be able to justify if you're not using these cards on a regular basis. So let me know if you prefer the American Express Platinum card or American Express Gold card down in the comment section below, and why you feel that card is the better option for you. As always, if you did enjoy this video, it would mean a lot to me if you would hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who you think would get value out of this content as well. And as always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.